Alright YouTube, DJ Fedora here with another edition of Is It Worth It? Asking that age-old question, are these products out there that you're buying with your hard-earned cash actually worth your hard-earned cash? And today we are looking at, go figure, another as seen on TV product, the Night Angel. Yes, the Night Angel. It's a lighted wall outlet cover. So basically, it is designed to replace the cover plate of any traditional outlet on your wall with what is hoped to be an adequate night light for said hallway on the actual plate itself. So you don't have to worry about those dingy little night lights that you'll see in just a moment that we're hoping to replace with said cover plate. Now, if this actually works, it may be a good substitute for all the rest of our cover plates in the house, just so we don't have to worry about the stupid light bulbs that are constantly going out and kids kicking night lights and them being unplugged for other things to be plugged in and forgetting to replug them in after they're done, etc., etc. So, let's check it out and find out, is the Night Angel worth it? Or is it crap? Alright, so as you may well know, you can't really find out if something works good until you actually get into it and put it in the appropriate use and get it actually out there and field test it. So that's what we need to do. We got to field test this guy. We got to crack open this package and find out just how good the Night Angel is and if it's actually worth the money that was shelled out for this guy. Now this one here, this is one of my more, I would say, a little bit more expensive items, but again, if it's worth it, then it's worth it, and we'll actually probably get a couple more, because I literally hate night lights and having to deal with unscrewing the light bulbs and replacing them all the time because the kids are always kicking them, or just, you know, because they're on 24/7, just because it's easier to leave them on, they run out really quickly and the little light bulbs just go and pop. So let's get this guy out of this package and see just what he has to offer. Alright, so we got a nice set of instructions here. Whoopsie. And we've got a plate. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Here's the actual plate itself with the 3 LEDs on the bottom and I guess a photo cell to see the darkness, and there's nothing else in there, so we're gonna get rid of that stuff. And so we've got just, hey, it's a light socket and some instructions, and that's what you got in the package. Nothing more, nothing less. So it's very straightforward, nothing too difficult. You got your instructions, you got your light plate with your LEDs there on the bottom, all 3 of them, all 3 ready to go. Looks like a very quick 3-step installation, so hopefully nothing too difficult. It is going to require a screwdriver, a flat-edged screwdriver, and that is all. Of course, if your outlet requires something different, then you would want to get whatever corresponding screwdriver is required to remove said screw from outlet. And there you go. Now, it says here that you need to take a close look at the electrical box to ensure the screw terminals are free and clear for proper installation, and that the prongs should slide around the side screw terminals to the outlet box to contact the lower screw heads for power output. So what it essentially does is it gains its power by contacting the actual electrical box on either side there, and that's where it gets its electricity to run the 3 LEDs here. So let's get to it. Let's see if we can install this guy, and let's make it happen, Captain. Alright, so basically the idea is we are going to be replacing one of these old style night lights with one of these newer style night lights. It's got these 3 LEDs right here on the end of it, by taking and pulling off of this little outlet cover and putting this one in its place. So the idea is this comes off by simply unscrewing the one anchor screw. The entire cover pops off. This pops into its place, replacing said screw with the supplied one, and you're off and running. Now let's actually find out if it's as easy as what it says it is. Alright, let's give it a try. Alright, so I have managed to get myself down into the floor here. However, getting back up may be another challenge on its own, but that's for later. For now, we are going to try and replace this said outlet cover with our new outlet cover that has our 3 LEDs in the bottom, which should serve hopefully pretty adequately as a new nightlight for this hallway, and get rid of that business down at the end here that's causing all of our troubles with individuals kicking it loose, breaking it, etc., etc., etc. So the instructions were very straightforward. We simply undo, oh by the way, always turn your power off before ever messing around with an outlet. That is a given. So I've turned the breaker off to this outlet, and I am now safe to get in here and work on it. So we're going to extract the screw from the end here. And taking it off, we have removed it from the wall, and now according to this it's going to be a very simple fix from here. It just slides right in place, and Kitty, you can't see what I'm doing here, alright? So you need to go away. You need to go away. I have the, don't eat my microphone cable. Stop it. Stop eating my microphone cable. Kitty, go. I have a visitor as trying to stop my plans. So, but she's not done it yet. Alright, so now we're just going to simply screw this guy back in here, and hopefully it will be ready to go. I'm going to screw it tight. There we go, nice and tight. Okay, and power please. Thank you. Let's see if it works. Hey, it works. It actually turns on. Let's see if it's actually pretty bright. Okay, can I have you turn this light off down here, and you shut that door right there. And awesome, it's come on. And then turn that light out there into the living room so we can see just how bright it is. Well, hey, it lights up. It's actually pretty good. I'm not going to say that it's incredibly bright, but it does the job. It illuminates the floor line, which is what you want with a nightlight anyways. You don't want the nightlight to literally light the whole room up. That's not the point of a nightlight. A nightlight is to simply light your pathway so that you can actually see what's going on, so you walk past and not stub your toe on things and not have to worry about hitting a wall or something ridiculous like that. So if I can have the lights to come back on, please. Is it worth it? Hey, it lights up, it does the job, it's a night light like it says it is. I'm going to say that, you know, it's very easy to install, doesn't require a whole lot of knowledge, doesn't require an electrical degree, it doesn't require anybody to have any previous experience in electrical work. As long as you can unscrew a screw, shut your power off so that you don't get yourself shocked, and screw a screw back in and turn your power back on, you're pretty much good to go. Now, that being said, it does require you to know how to turn a breaker on and off and know where that breaker goes as far as what it works in your house. So there is a little bit of background knowledge needed on at least breakers, but most people are going to understand how that works in the first place. I've not met anybody yet that doesn't really understand how a breaker works, but you never know. So on a scale of 1 to 10, as far as ease of use, I'm going to give it an 8 because it's very, very simple to use. It's not completely without some kind of knowledge needed, and it's not just straight up simple to do, because you do have to make sure that contacts are making the proper contact inside, and if the light doesn't come on right off the bat, you're going to have to do some adjustments. But most people should be able to just unscrew their light cover for their outlet, the outlet cover for their plug, and go straight into it, and put it on, screw it back in, and you're good to go. So as far as the actual product itself, the lights are adequate. They're not insanely bright, so I'm going to give them about an 8 as well, because I have seen better night lights. But again, because this is easy to use, it's fairly straightforward, and it's cost-wise, I only spent $10 on it, so it's not really expensive. I have seen some of these outlet cover night lights online for upwards to $15 a piece, and of course you get a discount for the more that you actually order in one order. But for what it's doing, and for the fact that it's conveniently bought in a store versus having to order on the internet and wait for it to be shipped, I'm going to give convenience a 9. And so all in all, hey, is it worth it? Yeah, it is. It's worth it. Go try one out for yourself if you need some night lights in your home, and ditch those old style night lights with the little darn light bulbs that are constantly going out on you. And let's face it, for 4 of them you're going to spend about $5 to $6 every single time, and those four lights will probably last you about a month each, and that's it. So LEDs are going to last a lot longer. They're a lot more cost efficient as far as electricity, so they're going to save you money on both of those areas. So definitely the Night Angel is worth it. Go pick one up for yourself, and don't forget, guys, I'm DJ Fedora for We Are Everywhere. No, we are not anonymous, but hey, that's how things are. Don't forget, we've got a lot more cool stuff coming out in the future, and until we see you guys next time, we bid thee farewell. Good night.